Gaggia baby class. Now Gaggia introduced this machine first in the US in 1977, and it's called the Gaggia baby, but it's not really truly what it is. Why do they call it that, Todd?
They call it the baby Gaggia because it was the first, not because it's small. It was the first real home espresso machine ever made.
And it's definitely not small. It's actually a 17-pound machine.
Imagine have a baby like that.
I don't want to imagine that. So let's look over some of the things that the machine has to offer. Now the Gaggia baby has stainless steel on the outside, and it has a great water reservoir. It's located in the back of the machine, and it can be picked up and brought over to your water resource and filled and then placed back on. It holds 64 ounces of liquid. And on the front of the machine is the drip tray. And what's great about that is you can actually pull it right out. Thank you very much. And you'll see there's a stainless steel top on there. And then inside is a little water level indicator. Now what that does is as your drip tray fills up, the indicator moves up and lets you know it's time to empty it.
Now on top of the machine, we have a steam knob. This controls the steam or hot water flow through the steam wand down here, which goes very high. You can get about 4 3/4 inches off the counter. As you can see, you can fit a 20-ounce pitcher underneath, no problem at all, which is very handy. On the front of the machine, we have 2 switches. We have the coffee brewing switch, which is the top one here, and put in steam mode, we have the lower switch here. Now there's 2 lights here. One on the left, that's the main power light, tell you when the power is on. The one on the right here is an indicator light to tell you when the boiler is energized. And now to turn the machine on, the main power switch is actually on the back of the machine.
The other thing is on the top of the machine is a passive heat warmer. So you can have your espresso cups, also you can put a cappuccino cup on there, and it will actually heat your cups up so that you have good temperature control when you go to make your espresso.
Now, being called a passive cup warmer, it's heat from the boiler that heats it. It's not actually an electric heater.
Why don't we show them some of the internal components of the machine?
Okay, we can do that. The brew group. This is chrome-plated brass, full-size diameter shower screen for good water distribution over the coffee. We have the portafilter, and this is 58 millimeters in diameter, and which is the same size used on the commercial machines. This weighs about a pound, chrome-plated brass also. And here's the boiler. This has 2 heating elements embedded into the outside of it. It's 1,370 watts of pure power, so it heats up very quickly to brew temperature and to steam temperature. To control the brewing pressure, Gaggia has installed our brewing pressure valve. This controls the actual brew pressure of the coffee, so between 8 and 9 bar, which is a proper pressure for brewing espresso. That's what you'll find in all your commercial machines. Machines also have a valve we call the 3-way solenoid valve. This removes the water pressure off the coffee when you're done brewing so that the coffee left in the portafilter is nice and dry, so you can just knock it out. Also, it's a positive closing valve so that you don't ever have leaks of water through the brew group.
Now we're going to have Todd actually brew a shot of espresso on this machine so you can see it in action. Now he's going to be using a double filter basket. Your machine is going to come with 3 baskets, one for a single shot, one for a double shot, and one for an ESE pod or Easy Serve Espresso. Now these pods you can find at any of your local grocery stores. You can also find them on the website on Whole Latte Love, and they're made by various vendors as far as Illy, Gaggia, Lavazza, Pete's, just to name a few.
I'm going to use shot glasses so you can see the crema. That's a nice shot.
You can see a lot of crema right on top of that.
It's excellent. Excellent coffee.
If you're looking for a great home machine, you want to take a closer look at the Gaggia class. If you have any questions, you can give us a call here at Whole Latte Love, and we can see if we can get one of the baby class. Now, Gaggia introduced this machine first in the US in 1977, and it's called the Gaggia baby, but it's not really truly what it is. Why do they call it that, Todd?
They call it the baby Gaggia because it was the first, not because it's small. It was the first real home espresso machine ever made.
And it's definitely not small. It's actually a 17-pound machine.
Imagine have a baby like that.
I don't